If you're a beginner in day trading, especially day trading the Micro Emini futures, what do you expect? How long does a trade last? What is a proper trade? Well, we're going to talk about some of those things today. And in the live trade, the featured trade of the week this time, I barely am bringing you this because the trade was so short, just a few seconds, that I can't even make a presentation out of the whole trade. So I'm going to tell you about the trade. I'm going to show you what happened, and then I'll play the trade for you. Kind of do it backwards this time. But it's interesting and also a great example of how you shouldn't be afraid to trade small, to take very low risk and just scalp a few bucks off of the market. That and more coming up right away. Okay, here's that trade that's so short, I can't even show it to you. This is a frozen screen now. This is not a live screen you're looking at. But the trade is underway. I did a snapshot of a screen at this place so I could do what I normally call my setup. And if you're new to the channel, the setup is when I explain the how, where, and what that I chose to make a specific trade. Now, this day is January 26, 2022. And as you can see, the market opens at 9:30 and goes up a tad from 44.05 to 44.35. So that's about a 30-point swing at the opening. Not a small swing at all, but then look what happens. At just after 10 o'clock, it heads straight back down to the price of where it opened. Now, I got into this trade right here where you see the blue arrow there, and I got out of this trade where you see the other blue arrow right there. And it was barely a minute, if a minute long. And so I want to show you this trade and show you why I chose to do this trade. In order to do that, I'm going to go back and bring the morning newsletter, the CNBC Morning Squawk newsletter, on January 26th, about 9 or 9:10 Eastern Time before the market opens at 9:30, of course. And you'll see the major news story of the day is this afternoon. Now, I know I read the fine print on the website, and the Federal Reserve releases their minutes at 2 o'clock and then comes and does a press conference at about 2:30 in the afternoon, and everyone is expecting on this particular day for the Fed to announce strongly it's going to be raising interest rates very, very soon, and so that means the market will probably go down. To say that when the Fed raises interest rates after 10 years of super stock market growth and interest rates being barely above zero, to say the Fed's going to raise interest rates now, it will affect the market is a bit of an understatement. It's going to affect the market a lot, and we can see in the day since then that indeed there may be as many as 7 rate hikes in calendar 2022. Now, let me give you the quick 20-second Economics 101. Why do interest rates raise when interest rates go up? Does the stock market go down? Because of two things primarily. One, the money the companies that make up the stock market are bringing in is worth less because of inflation. And number two, when they borrow money in their every day-to-day business operations, it's going to cost them a lot more to borrow that money. And those two things combined mean almost certainly the profits of the stocks that comprise the stock equity index futures are going to go down in their price. Now, for just a second, I'm going to go back to the chart I had up right before the newsletter here. I want to go down there and look in the MACD in the bottom. We talked about the big picture and the Fed raising interest rates, and that's certainly going to be powering the market on this particular day. But also, we have a MACD where the green line's going below the red line, and you can see right there the vertical green line went below the zero line. Now, that suggests a change in momentum, and you can see the trade gets underway here. I have shorted a contract at 44.0850 with a $10 stop down there at 44.06. So the trade is profitable right away. You see my stop is 2 points below my entry, so I'm up $10 locked in. You can see over on the right scale there, 44.02, 44.01 is where we're trading, so I'm up over $35. So I take my Tastyworks mouse and pull that stop down some more, and I move it down to 44.04 and a half, and I'm stopped out immediately on the trade. Now, I went back and looked at the time clock on this recording, and it took exactly 8 seconds from the trading price to go from 4,400 up to 4404.50. Now, I was really surprised that it shot back up so fast. As you can see on the chart there, at 4,400, I would have had an 8.5 point profit. At $5 a point, now that's $42.50. And I only got out of this trade with a profit of $18.75. That's how fast these trades can move. Okay, let's do the numbers. Trade duration, a little less than a minute. Profit, $18.75. Drawdown was 0. When your drawdown is very small or 0 consistently, it means you're getting better and better at your trade selection. So that's one of the things you can watch and maybe keep some notes on. As I said, the maximum unrealized gain was $42.50. Now, there's one more thing about the trade setup for this trade that I haven't told you yet. I'm going to go back and look at a chart for the day this trade was made. Watch this. As I mentioned to you during the trade setup, the Fed meeting results are going to be announced around 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the notes are issued about half an hour before. Then they have a press conference where the Fed chairman, usually Jerome Powell in this case, did indeed come out and give a speech. And he announced they were going to be doing a set of 7 rate increases, interest rate increases, over calendar 2022. And that tanked the market for the reasons I discussed earlier. So it's kind of a slam dunk knowing that morning when I placed the trade over there, 1024, that the market probably was not going to go up today because with interest rates at a 10-year low, there's no way they're going to lower them more during a period facing inflation. So I had a pretty good idea that the market was not going to go up that day. Now, this is a chance to show you how you can make a profit from what is not there. What is not there is that the market's going to go up. This is a day where the market's not going to go up. So naturally, I know from experience I want a short trade before that Fed meeting because the market is almost impossible for it to go up very much today. And you can see that's exactly what happened. It traded flat from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. So that's a case of knowing your morning news and using it to pick a time of less risk for a trade. There's a slow, very slight chance the market could go up very much today. And I knew that it was almost certainly going to go down. Now, I did make trades later on in the afternoon, which I'll show you another time. Now, I know if you're a beginner, your head might be spinning today. That was a really fast and kind of unusual trade, but it was based on some good sound logic, on knowing the news of the day and things like that. You'll get those things with experience. The most common mistake by beginning traders is to think they're going to find a technical indicator that's going to absolutely tell them to put their risk reward at 3 to 1, and they're going to tell the market how much money they want to make. And like magic, it's all going to come true because of a Bollinger Band or an MACD or some other trade technical indicator. By the way, there's over 150 technical trade indicators, but they all come from the same 8 bits of information, which is why they're all pretty much alike. I happen to choose the MACD because I like it. It's easy to read. It works well with candlesticks and things like that. But there's a lot of things you need to learn about trading. Now, if you haven't seen my book yet, thousands of people have used it to get a kind of a fast start, a head start in being able to learn to trade, day trade the Micro Eminis. There's nothing else in there. It's not a big dissertation, 300-page book on futures trading and soybeans and oil and chickens and pork bellies and orange juice and palladium and all the other things. It just does the Micro Eminis. There are 4 of them. And that's in the book. That's why the book's only about 110 pages long. This is the channel where you learn to trade with these new 1/10 size contracts. Now think about it. If you were going to make a another $50 or $100 or $150, $200 a week, and somebody told you you might have to study for a few months to be able to do that, you would say, that would be nice. I could work my own time, click a mouse while I'm in my pajamas and make some extra money. Now, this is high-risk trading. I don't want to make it sound like it's easy, because it isn't. You need a realistic expectation. I go over this many, many times in my book. I have a regimen in there for practice trading and a lot of other things. The book only cost about the same as a large pizza, and it's my hope you get that money back many, many times with some of the advice in there. So please check it out. Another thing you can help me with, if you would be so kind, is to, if you want to see more videos like the one you've seen today, click the like button. It's kind of like a vote, and I count the number of likes on the videos, and that helps me determine what I'm going to make the future videos on the channel about. And I come out with a new video and a new featured trade of the week just about every week. And be sure and subscribe and hit that bell notification button, and you'll get a text or an email or something every time I put up a new trade, so you can watch it, study it, and learn some more how you can avoid risk. Today we use a great news story. It doesn't happen very often, but it was a good chance to know the market wasn't going to go up, and that means I have an opportunity for a lower risk trade. Now, the fact is that professional traders that consistently make money don't have a priority number one at making money. They have a priority number one at lowering the risk, avoiding risk, and the money will take care of itself. This is in my book. It's in over 100 videos here on the channel. So please subscribe, and thank you for being with us today. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you found some things you can use. I'm Don Singletary, and I hope every day is a payday for you. Thank you.